Welcome to Mirka's Pick a Card. Today's reading will be about what he or she is thinking about you. You will receive some messages from spirit guides, how to improve your relationship. So please pick one of 4 cards here to choose your reading. You can skip to your reading using timestamps in video description. Welcome everybody who has chosen card number 1 and this clear quartz for their reading about what is he or she thinking about them right now. So from the quartz here, I can tell that this person has really pure intentions towards you, but you might be thinking something else. You might be worrying if really it is as good as it is, if he or she really loves you, as they saying. You have something in your mind that you think it's not as good as it looks. So you're a bit worried, and maybe that's why you're asking right now what they're thinking. So the next card for me is here, Princess of Roses. And you can see this princess here. She's just offering something. And you don't see anything on that picture that would be like worrying or whatever. I just have a feeling from this person, they want to give you as much as possible, but maybe you're not used to it, or maybe you had past relationships that were not as good, so really you don't expect somebody to be like that person that you are now with, that they would be as good and as pure and as honest as as they are, as they look into you. But really I have to say that there's no need to worry as much as you do. Oh, sorry, some noise outside. Sorry, I had to stop it just for a while. So I can tell from this picture that this person really has honest feelings towards you. They are mainly positive ones towards you, and they have quite a lot more to give you than you can see right now, at the moment. So really any worries that this person is lying to you, or is not telling you everything or truth, or that they just showing you that they love you, but you don't think it is true, you really don't have to worry. This person is an honest person, and they really feel towards you, they feel towards you pure affection and emotions. There's nothing, they don't hide anything. That's why it may look like quite unreal to you, because you're just not used to somebody being that open and that honest too. Let's have a look what other cards are telling us about this situation. So we have this card 11, Detach. I think you thinking quite a lot of this relationship. So, and that makes you worry, because when you're thinking too much, you sometimes get into depths of something that is not there. So you should really, just like this lady is leaving that birdie go, or that dove go, you really need to let go of these thoughts, or of overthinking this relationship, or overthinking everything that can happen or may happen, but that will never happen. They just I can tell from this picture that really there's maybe in past you was being hurt, or something happened in past that made you feel that you shouldn't be trusting anybody, or you need to see first some proof and so on. But at this relationship, you should really let go of things like that and all those worries, because they can cloud your judgment towards this person, and it's not fair, to what you're thinking about them. The next card is sadness and isolation. Number 3. I can tell from this picture, from this card, that you should really start more communication with that person or with your loved one, because that will help you to feel really safe, and you will see that whatever they're saying, it's really true, and that they're not lying to you or they're not hiding anything, that they have no reason to do so. So really you should be starting communication with this person, because you, in a way, you're still like aside, you're not exactly in that relationship, you're still like looking at it more, like instead of living it. So you really should start talking to that person more, and even tell about your worries, because they may be thinking, why they not like, do they not love me, or why they don't speak to me as I do to them, why they not as honest or open like I am to them. They might be thinking sometimes that you're hiding something from them, and that you might have some, different opinion on them than, what they might be thinking. There's really needed some honest communication between you two, so you will get rid of this feeling that something's wrong or something's not right. So in this relationship, you will be encouraged to open your, deepest thoughts about this person without being worried what they will say or what they will do to you, because that's what they expect, honest communication, and that's what's needed in this relationship. Because there's something to do with communication that is not properly, working. And it could be either side, but I would say it might be a bit your side, that you don't really want to open as much as they do. And you have still some reserves, towards the person, and you just still think, is it really that good as it looks like, or want something happen in the future that happened in the past. I don't want something happening again that would be wrong or bad. So you have having bit struggles, maybe really openly speaking to this person, or openly talk about yourself in this relationship. The next card is a flow, number 10. Just move it a bit so we fit all in here. Okay. So we have this flow. You can see that this guy has, hand, on their chest, and it's like they expressing their feelings. Either it's he or she, they expressing all their feelings to you, all their emotions. They just really quite vulnerable towards you. You may not see it, but this person is really giving you everything they can. And they are in position of quite vulnerability, towards you. So you should be really thinking twice before thinking something bad about them, because this person is really, as I said before, they're quite honest in everything they say to you. They don't hide anything, and they really are in vulnerable position at the moment. So you really need to take consideration that if you're really thinking something bad about them, if there's really any truth to them, or why you're thinking like that. Because this could be something that is coming from your past experiences, or even somebody might tell you something wrong about them, but you never seen any proof of it. This person is really open to you, and you need to accept them as they are, because there's nothing that they would be like hiding from you, or really they are just open. Everything is open from their side towards you. So really take in consideration how much it costs them as well to be that open and that vulnerable towards you, and expecting that you should be doing the same, or that you are doing the same, but maybe you're not. That's what I need to say from this. The next card is teach, which proves to me like what I said a second ago, because I have a feeling that you might have heard about this person something not very good. So you take that into an opinion about that person, that they may not be as good as they look. Or somebody in from your nearest friends or family is telling you something that is not exactly truth about that person. Again, it's something that they thinking, but it's not based on reality or whatever's going on. You really need to be more trusting that this person is really as as honest with you as they showing it to you, and don't believe influences from outside, because they're not exactly according to this true. Well, there's something from outside that is not that is stopping you from opening to this person or believing that they are what they are. I'll have a look what the spirit world wants to tell you to this relationship. We have King of Wands. I am successful in all I do. Yellow calcite. You can see this is beautiful card, all yellow. I would say that really you should be really not holding back when you communicating with your loved one, be it he or she, because everything you hide in, it's like playing against you. I would say in this relationship, you whatever you do will mirror to you in some way. So if you won't be honest, they will stop being honest to you in the future. And if you will be trying play some games with them, this will turn against you in the future again. So you need to have honesty, not just in that communication, but really be like open about everything you want to say. Don't keep anything to yourself, because this will turn against you if you won't do so, or you might lose this relationship that is so pure. There's something about this person that is she or he is giving you everything, but you still hiding something from them, or you don't want to tell them some certain things from your life, or something that is going on in your life, or what you're feeling. There's some, I don't want to say dishonesty, but something you hiding something from that person that they should know about. They shouldn't be living and being blind like you leave in them. Because like I said here, they just absolutely open to you. They want to discuss with you everything, speak about everything openly. They don't hide anything from you. But you still feel like you should be playing some games because you've had this and that from other people. But it's not exactly always true what you've had from others. You know, don't believe as much what they say. Really look on this person, what they offering you or what they telling you, because really this is the best how you can recognize what they really feel to you or towards you, or what they want to do, you know, with you in the future, or where is it all heading, because they really don't hide, or they don't have reason hiding anything from you. So really try to be as open and as honest as they are, because it would turn against you if you want in some way, one way or another. Really need to be more open to them, because again this can hurt them really deeply if you won't be behaving like them, because this person in some way is really pure. It will hurt them if you won't be open as they are. The next card is the Moon. My intuition guides me to the right decision. I think you have a feeling that this person is a good match to you. But still, I would say that really you listening too much what other people are telling you about them, and you trying to, like believe more whatever everybody else is saying rather than what you feel in your guts, that this person is really loving and open, that they really care for you, they thinking about you, they would not even, think about anybody else, they just there for you. But you still have those doubts in your mind somewhere deep down there, and you should really let that go. Just like I said before, you have some thoughts in your mind that it might be judgment from past, based on past relationship, what you had from others. Just really leave that be, because this is hurting you and hurting that person too. So really believe your own guts, what they telling you or what you're feeling. Don't listen to anybody else, what they trying to tell you. Even if they trying to be nice to you and they mean it nicely, but really at this moment, at this point, whatever they giving you or what they telling you is not anything helpful, and it's not exactly the reality of what's going on. The next card is Two of Pentacles. I can only make the best possible decisions. Yeah. I really feel like you, at the moment, really like you juggling two different opinions. Should I love them? Are they really that nice as they seem? Or does, whoever told me this, is it correct? Is it true? Should I believe them? What should I do? You just really thinking, balancing what is what in your mind, what you think about this person, what you should believe. And again, this is just telling me really leave it be, just believe your own guts, believe your own feelings, don't listen to anybody else, because this person really means the best for you. Just like this clear quartz, this is just their pure, intentions towards you, so you can tell if you want to, what they feeling and what they like, how they love you and so on. Because they don't have any reasons to hide anything from you. They open just like this clear quartz to you. So just believe really what you're feeling, don't listen to anything else. So that will be all to your reading number 1. Thank you for listening, and hopefully I'll see you next time again. Welcome everybody who has chosen card number 2 and this topaz for their reading about what they're thinking about you, or what they may be hiding or not. This is the card you have chosen. Okay, so I'll have a look at that stone first. I can tell from that stone that maybe recently you had some disagreements or some arguments. Something was going on between you two that did not make you very happy or passionate about them. Something was going on in your life that you were having some worries if this relationship is as good as you thought, or if you can be as open and honest with this person. I could tell that you had some disagreements that were not very good, and it was really painful, I would say, for both of you. So you have chosen this card number, it's a 6 of roses, victory, about their feelings, what they feeling towards you. So I could tell from this card that really, just like I said before, there must have been some disagreements between you two, or you had some arguments, you had different opinions, and this is a bit clouding judgment in this relationship, I would say, on both sides, or at least on their side for sure, because you can see that these roses, instead of being fully red, there's some white pieces and bits in them. So I would say that really, I have to say that this person really truly loves you, but they have some worries deep down there, if this relationship is really going the way as they expected or as they would want it to. Because this person, something is hurting them. I wouldn't say that they're not completely honest with you, but they might be hiding bits of information here and there from you don't know about. And even though they love you really, truly, deeply, there's something that they not want to tell you, or they won't tell you everything 100%, just because one, they don't want to have arguments with you, or they don't want to get into some disagreements with you. So they might be hiding few things here and there from you, just to keep the peace in between you two, which on other side you might find like that they hiding or something, but on other side it means that they have a considerate opinion towards you. They don't want you get hurt or get again into some arguments with you or something unpleasant in between you two. So they trying to keep few things to themselves, just to keep it all going smoothly and well as it should go. Yeah. So it's not meant that they want to hide something from you, something really nasty or whatever. It's mainly for reasons that they want nice and good relationship with you. So let's have a look what else is going on here. We have card number 7, daydreams and decisions. I don't know why I feel from this card that the person you are asking about, they have quite big plans with you, but they're not sure if they should really try to, how would I say, if they really expecting a bit too much from this relationship, they might be thinking, or if all those dreams they had before when you started this relationship, if it's something that is going on for a while, if all these dreams that they had about this relationship will come true. They have a bit of doubts, if everything will go this way as they wanted it to. And it could be as well that they may have had some unrealistic expectations, or something that you always dream about the perfection. So you might be expecting perfection, but this is real life, so not everything goes as you would want it to. So they might have a bit of disappointment in that area. They wanted perfection or something better than it's possible, in a way, I would say. So it tells me a bit that this person is really honest with you and everything, but they are a bit of a dreamer or a high achiever or something on that side, that they expected a bit more from this relationship, and they trying to find a way how to either reach it or get as close as possible to their dreams, what that relationship should look like or be about. Just like I said before, I feel that this person really have high expectations almost about anything and everything they do in their lives. So you would expect that this person will be having same expectations about their love life or relationships with people. So just like I said before, they have quite high dreams, and not all high dreams or that perfection that they expect in their life is possible. So it is a bit on their side too, that you might be sometimes worrying they want too much from you. Are you able even to give it to them? Because sometimes it feels really like a race towards something that is not possible, or that is exhausting, and it's not always giving you the best feeling that you should be doing it, or you should be leaving them in those expectations that they are possible to fulfill. Something on that side, I have to say. The next card is number 12, observe. I would say at this stage, really, you are looking at each other and thinking what to do next and how to continue. You have quite a lot of thoughts, what's going on both sides. You see there's quite loads of these people around that one person. These are your thoughts and their thoughts. They just really thinking quite a lot what to do next in that relationship, how to continue, what would be the best for you both, or how to make it better than it is at the moment. Because again, I feel like there was some disappointments between you two, and they want to make sure that these won't happen again, or if they will happen, that they won't be as hurting to anyone. I would say that this person, though they had these sometimes with unrealistic expectations of you or about this relationship, they starting to see the reality of it, that they may expect whatever they want, but not always is something that is achievable or possible or realistic to expect. Yeah. So again, I can see that this person quite trying to find a way out of this, how to make, I would say, impossible possible, but whatever is impossible, how to make it more realistic as well. So they changing with their opinion what that relationship with you should be looking like. And they thinking about every possible option, how to change it and tweak it a bit, so everybody's happy in this relationship. So again, I can feel from this that they really they want to heavily invest in this relationship, and they want it to be as best as possible. But again, I'd say that sometimes those expectations are a bit too much what they expect, and they need to be closer to reality, or to whatever is possible in their life to achieve within the relationship. The last card is a base chakra, number 1. I would say that this person is sometimes a bit bit selfish, or thinking too much about themselves and not looking at you like a part of the this relationship, like they live in sometimes a bit separate from you, or you have that feeling that they bit too much themselves rather to that relationship. But I would say it might be just your feeling or what you think about it, but this may be as well about that this person, what you're thinking about, is such a big individual or unique individuality. You might think that they don't think about you, but they just this is the way how they express themselves. They're just quite self-sufficient and so on. So you should think more likely that if this person has chosen you and they are in this relationship, it doesn't mean that they want to lose their own authenticity. It means that they have chosen you after quite a lot of thoughts, if they should go into any relationship. Because I feel from this person they are quite not just high achiever, but they have quite a strong energy, and they don't like to be around everybody and anybody. So they really, if they pick somebody for a relationship, it has to be really quite a match to them, and they think about it quite a lot before even they would start this relationship on another level. So where you might think sometimes that you are a bit alone or whatever, but it's not that they would not love you, it's just what they are like, they're quite strong personality and they need a bit of space, and they're giving you, I would say, a bit of space, but you don't like it maybe. So it might feel a bit false, like they don't love you or they don't like you or something's going on, but it's a false view from your side, whoever's looking at this video, that you might think that they are too much for themselves, but in reality they are just living their life as they should, and trying to have their own, whatever's going on, that agenda in their job or other life, parts. So they quite, how would I say it? They quite invest in other areas of life, and they know that if they pick someone who they live with, that it's a person they can rely on and that they can give them as much as possible to. So they expect like quite a lot from you, but I would say they offer you quite a lot as well. I would say even more than they would offer you would get in different relationship maybe, yeah, because they are there's some strength coming out of this card and from this person, that they would not invest in anything or anybody that wouldn't be worth it. Not just to them, but generally they just can see through everyone's, I must say, sorry for the word, bullshit. So they can, if they pick someone, it means that they will respect them, and for some reason, and they don't have this feeling towards anybody else. If they respect someone, it has to be really and I don't know, I can't explain it, but this person wouldn't pick anybody and everybody. If you were chosen as a big partner of this person, it means that really that you must be very good in some areas of life, that they even considered you to be their partner. And I don't want to say it like that, so that I don't want to sound like competition or whatever, but this person, this is how much they respect you and see you, high in their opinion, in their mind, that you are really worth it to be, in relationship with them, worth their attention. They just really adore you, I must say. But you don't see it, you're just looking at, I'm not always with them, all the time with them, I want to be 24/7 with them, or they don't always pick up my phone call or something, but they are, how would I say it sounds quite nasty, busy living their life too, you can't be, I might feel that you might be a bit clingy or something bit, how would I say it, you might be the more emotional one in this relationship, and that's why you might feel sometimes that it's a bit too much for you and you don't get everything back, but it's not true. They really would give you everything and anything that they can, if they knew about it all or if they felt it, yeah. So I would say really this person is really heavily invested in you. They love you, they would do anything for you, and they, you just really is quite a strong, this is quite a strong relationship you have with this person, I have to say. So even though you have maybe some disagreements or something, there's always some way that you get through it, yeah. I would say not every relationship is as strong as yours, because you are capable of getting through some quite difficult times together. So I would say somebody else, they would just either give up or they would just make it, yeah, in such a way like you two can. I'll have a look what spirit guides are telling us, what you should be doing in this relationship or what needs to be done. Knight of Cups. I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. So again, I would say this is about them. They just feel that you are the right person for them, and they, even though they see sometimes some disagreements or something's not right in this relationship, they patiently wait in what will be next or what they can do next to make it work better, how to improve, what needs to be done. I would say they sometimes even don't say everything what they feel, not to hurt you, or just to make everything go smoothly as possible. So this person, you can see that they have that cup of love holding there. They truly love you and they want to be with you. So really, you need to understand that this person is really, they just love you. So they would do quite a lot for you just to make it work. So you need to see it from their point of view too, that they are there for you. You may not always see it, but they are there for you. The next card is 8 of Wands. I manifest multiple opportunities. I would say from this card, there's quite a lot of attraction between you two. It's not just on a mental side, but on sexual side as well. You two are just like magnets. You just attracting each other, really. I would say that your relationship might have been quite quick one, because you just liked each other from almost from beginning, or there was something strong, some strong connection between you two that you just could not overlook. It was something there on that side. You need to think that really your relationship, you and that person, it's something special, and it's not something that you would find somewhere else or easily wherever else. You need to think that this relationship, what you're asking about, is something that you should be holding on to, because it's really something rare. I don't know, I keep hearing rare. You wouldn't be able to find somebody as understanding, as calm, as persistent as well in some way as they are. Because, like I said, there's something unique about you two. When you are two together, there's some magic going on that you may not even see properly, but there, you wouldn't find somebody like this anywhere else, I have to say. Next card is 6 of Wands. I'm proud of what I achieve and accept my rewards. I would say in this relationship, because there's so much passion, it's sometimes quite hurting both of you. And this last card suggests to me that it needs to be a bit on both sides. Try to learn how to calm down and take things a bit easy. Don't always try to push your opinion to the other person, or the opposite way as well. That both of you should slow down or a bit calm down. If you feel like arguing, give it like half an hour and think about it first, rather than jumping into some conclusions and arguments and heated discussions. I'd say that this relationship would work so much better if you, both of you, tried cool down on some sides, or try to be slightly more understanding or accepting what's going on. Because I can feel from this relationship that you might be a bit hurting towards each other with words, with actions or whatever. And it's just because you have so much passion for each other, and that really is like something that is sometimes going on between you two. So if you want this relationship work as much as possible, you need to cool down and slow down with your expressions and the way how you talking to each other, and be more on a calm side, or try to be a bit more respectful and accepting whatever been said. Try to take it more easy than it is at the moment, because like I said, there's so much passion and so much energy in this relationship that it really causes all these I would say it's like transformative moments, when you have to argue and it goes to the point that you would want to leave each other or something. But again, like I said in this card here, there's so much attraction between you, that there's so much bond. You need to really find a way how to work together better, how to make it work, because again, I hear rare. This is some rare, relationship you wouldn't get anywhere else, and there's so much that you will get out of this. So really, it needs to be some way that both of you should be bit more cooperating, or be more I don't know how to say it, just less competitive and be more accepting of each other, and do not always judge each other, because it can be really sometimes cruel to each other, I would say, in your thoughts and behaviors. Other than that, I have to say this relationship is really beautiful and it's really strong. You just need to find a way how you communicate better with each other, and how to let that steam out without hurting each other in such a way that that you feel like almost like how do I say it? Like you lost something really in that battle. It feels like a battle, not sometimes not a relationship. So you need to find a way how to make peace with each other and keep on going, because like I said, there's quite a lot of you, a lot of it in front of you that will be so nice and so good for both of you. You just need to learn how to be nicer to each other or communicate better with each other, and it will be just beautiful relationship even in future. So that's all to reading number 2, and thank you for listening, and have a lovely day, and hopefully I'll see you sometimes next time in the future. Welcome everybody who has chosen card number 3 and this green aventuring for their reading about what they're thinking about you and what they're feeling towards you. So you have chosen as well this card 8 of Wings. So let's start with this stone. So I can tell from this stone that you might love this person, but there's something going on that you sometimes doubting if this relationship is everything it was expected, or if that person truly loves you like you love them. I can feel some imbalance, and it's hurting you because you really have feelings for this person, and something's going on that doesn't make you feel like safe or secure in this relationship. It just feels a bit clouded, that something's going on between you two that shouldn't be going, or something on that side. I'll have a look on that next card here. So this is 8 of Wings, and it's called Indecision, and there's quite a lot of butterflies there. So I would say this relationship, I can see that blue card, it's on blue card, blue background here. You've been going through quite a lot of changes within this relationship. You were thinking quite a lot what to do better, or how to make it work, or what this person, what are their needs and wants. You've been thinking quite a lot about this person. I would say even more than they thinking about you, but it doesn't mean that they don't care or whatever. I will get to it in next cards. But I would say really that this relationship is for some reason really important for you. That's why you was giving it so much thoughts, and even like in your mind you was changing bit, I would say, behavior towards this person, because you thought they will accept it more, or you maybe have changed how you look, your appearances, because you thought they might like this more. You was doing quite a lot, or you are doing quite a lot for this person just to make this relationship work, but you still don't feel like this person is giving you as much as you're giving to them. Just like this card is called Indecision, you just feel like they're not decided 100% for this relationship with you, or there's something missing in it, and that's why you may be asking about what they're feeling or thinking about you right now. But just like I said, there's been quite a lot of transformations going on, and it may even in the future, because this relationship feels to me in some way, I don't know why, I feel some karmic presence or something that needs to be dealt with, so it works fine for the future. Let's have a look what other cards will tell me about this relationship, or what they're thinking about you. So first card we have well-deserved reward. I would say, just like I said before, you're doing quite a lot for this person. You're thinking how to make it work best and so on. So they might be feeling, because everything is like given to them, on a golden plate almost. They might feel that they don't have to do much, because again, you see here, well-deserved reward. They might think that they don't have to do much in this relationship and it will work. because I would say most of the work is on your side. And in a way, you don't allow this person to express themselves or do much in that relationship, because you are a bit of in the reign of this relationship, how it should go, where it should go, what needs to be done, or what you're going to do. Or you just quite, I would say, having a bit more control over it and not giving it as much to this person. So they more like sitting there and, waiting what will come next, because you're doing quite a lot of job for two of you instead of leaving something to the other person. That's why you might feel, I'm giving, and I'm not receiving. He's just taking or she's just taking and I don't get anything back. How is this possible? I would say really that in a way really you are really quite strongly investing in this relationship, but you don't allow the other party to do the same for you for some reason. Let's have a look what's the next card here. In a way as well, you can see that this person is quite high above the ground, so you're just thinking really highly about them, and you don't allow them to really like almost speak to you, openly, because you just really like something quite big imbalances in this communication here. Next card is 11, detach. I can see that you might be feeling like, you can't leave anything to a chance in this relationship. You have to control it. Or, like you see here, that bird will fly away, that person will fly away from your relationship. So you feel like you have to do everything, really like having a close eye on everything and control things in a way. Because you don't want to get hurt, or you want this relationship to be as best as possible. But again, I can feel that controlling nature that is in this relationship from your side. You just want it to work as much as possible. But sometimes when you give in too much, you don't allow that other side or that other party or your partner to do much, You just maybe in a way you're limiting them in how they can express or what they can do in this relationship. And this could be hurtful even to them, and you might think I'm doing anything possible for them, and they don't do a thing. But it's because you don't even allow them sometimes to do a thing, because you're just doing everything and anything. So where's the space for them to be giving you something back? Sometimes you need to slow down and just wait what that person will do in return, because you can't be just giving and not to give them even a breather so they can express what they feel, how they like you, or how they cherish whatever you've done for them. It just feels really like it's almost like a tank going over in a field. You just don't allow anything to grow under the tank. You just go and you want whatever you want, you get it, but you don't allow that other person to express or give you something back. It feels like quite a one-sided relationship where you want to have control, so it works fine. But in a way, you hurt in this relationship with this behavior. I'm sorry to say that. I don't want to be nasty or whatever, but it really feels quite controlled and one-sided, in a way. Next card is a seek. And you can see those two flying birds. And you should be doing something like that, a person there in the grass sitting there and just meditating. Just allow this relationship unfold and do whatever where it needs to go. Because if you like controlling too much everything, it won't work. Again, allow things go naturally. If you want them to, if you want hearing from them that they love you or they care for you or they do something for you, allow it. Don't always push things your way. Try to believe in something higher that things will turn out right. You don't have to always control everything, and sometimes you might be quite pleasantly surprised that even though you're not controlling the situation, things will turn better, for the better, because you can't be just controlling everything in your life and expect that it's quite limiting. I would say you're missing quite a lot if you're doing this all the time with everything in your life. And again, I'm sorry for saying it that nasty way, that it sounds quite harsh here. I would say these cards are giving me information from spirit guides what you need to do to make it better work or to feel better in this relationship. And we have two of swords. Whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. And it just confirming what I just said. Really, you need to let go and try not to control everything and anything in this relationship. Just don't think for one day at least, what you need to do, how you need to do it, and so on. Just leave things go their natural way and just let yourself be surprised by, what this other person will do or what they're going to do towards you. Because if you're controlling things too much, you don't allow them to, give you whatever you want to get, And sometimes whatever you get, it might be better than you expect or than you would want. This other person might see even better than you what you need and what you want. So if you will be pushing too hard in some ways, they won't be able or allowed in a way give it to you. So just leave the control, somewhere, just leave it be for a while. Try really not to be as expecting or pushing the relationship where you want it to go. Allow that other person to give you what they can give you. Because like I said, you might feel I'm giving and I'm not receiving, but it's mainly because really you're pushing so hard that this other person may not have even a chance to express themselves. The next card is Ace of Cups. I welcome new love and trust what it brings. Like I said before, if you leave this overly controlling, nature that you have in this relationship for whatever reason, you will see suddenly how this person is starting to bring in more emotions, more love, that you will see that this will turn for, your advantage. Because, like I said before, if you wanting too much and pushing things too hard, you don't allow the other side to bring something to you. So you might be quite pleasantly surprised how this person will suddenly look like when you leave them be, and what they're giving to you and how they, behaving with you. It might be completely different behavior than you expect, but the behavior that is really more pleasant than you would, planned for. So really, again, it's just telling me really stop controlling everything. Leave something to the other side. Yeah. And the next card is the Hermit. I follow my own path. This just confirms to me that really you need to step out sometimes from this relationship, give that other person a space, and then you will receive really, like you have here that to me it looks like a star. You will get some hope and some new beginning in this relationship that you did not expect. Because if you release all these worries and all this control and all these expectations, something even better will come out from it. Something you did not even expect or plan for. So again, spirit guides are telling me that you really need to even give a breather to that person. Leave them be for a while, or don't call them as often, or don't try to control situation as much as you do at the moment. And you will be pleasantly surprised where that relationship will go. Because I can see here, all these stones here are, green in their color. I know it looks a bit less green. But it tells me like really there's some, I would say, need in your heart to accept love, because in a way this control or trying to control some relationships means like you're scared that you will lose this relationship for some reason. So and you're trying to hold on to it more than you should, but you can't push love or make someone love you if you've been too pushy, or I don't know, if you're trying too much from them, get it out of them. That will more repel people rather than attract them to you. So we'll leave this relationship a bit on a looser side than you do at the moment. Don't think about it as much and as deeply that, what needs to be done and so on to make it work. Just leave it be and it will work more better than, you expect and you would ever expect. Because like I said, I can see some you want to control just to be sure, make sure that this relationship work for some reason, or you want this person not to leave you. So you want to really be like having it all in tight hands, that you know what's going on and when it will happen and so on. But in a way, you really hurt in this relationship by this behavior. It's just like, you might be like putting this relationship in a sort of prison because you just give it such a firm boundaries that it doesn't allow it to breathe, this relationship, or behave naturally, or you like stopping that all that loving energy around you because you are so tight and constricting everything with this feeling that you have to control things too much, or you want to know what will happen next. So leave it be, and you might be pleasantly surprised how things will turn well for you. That's all I can say in this reading. And I have to say, this person really cares for you and loves you, but like I said before, you did not give them a chance to express what everything they feel for you. It's really somewhere there hidden. Just leave them, I don't know to say leave them be, but give them a bit chance and leave them a bit more space so they can do all this for you what you gave to them. That's all I would like to say in this reading, and thank you for watching it, and hopefully sometimes next time. See you again. Bye bye. Welcome everybody who has chosen card number 4 and this carnelian for their reading about what are they thinking about you. So straight away from this stone, I can tell that you are quite passionate about this person. You have very strong feelings about them. You really are thinking about them all the time. They are really, for some reason, really attracting your attention more than usual, or more than anybody else. I can also tell from this stone that you're not sure about their intentions towards you. You're not sure if they love you as much as you love them, or that they thinking about you as much as you thinking about them, and that it really causes some pain inside you, what you should, and thinking sometimes should is this relationship for me, or what you should think about it. So you have chosen this King of Roses card, the motivator. You can see that this card is all pink and red, just a bit of purple in there. So again, this confirms to me that this person, what you're asking about, is somebody you really have very strong feelings for. I would say, in a way, you are the one who's speaking more maybe in this relationship, or who are more invested in this relationship. For some reason, you like, I can feel mainly your passion, not theirs. I'm not saying it's not there from their side, but I can feel your strong feelings for this person. So really, I would say either this relationship is at its beginning, or you're going through some phase where you feel stronger about this person than ever before. Something on that side. Let's have a look what other cards will tell me. This is card Rest and Reconsider, number 9. But again, I would say that you thinking about this person quite a lot, and I would say maybe even more than you should be thinking. It might occupy your thoughts for most of your day or most of your time. You just keep on thinking about this person and what they like and what this relationship should be like. Really, it's just... I would say it's almost like you don't have time for anything else, or most of your time is really your thoughts and thinking about this person. It's just really, sounds to me a bit too much, I would say, than what is usually in relationship. You usually have a relationship, you're thinking of that person, but you live in your daily life, and this almost feels like you don't have a time for anything else, or this person is so... strong, this relationship is so strong for you that it doesn't allow you to think of anything else and about this person only. And again, I can feel a bit lack of some communication from this person towards you. So either you're in that relationship not next to each other, or you don't see each other as often as you would like to, or there's some communication gap in between you two, and you're just really thinking about them more or more often than usual. I would say as well from this card, when I'm just looking at it, that this is some sort of behavior that is quite usual with you. You know, when you love someone, you love them with all your heart, with all your senses, and just everything else goes away, you know. You so invested in that relationship that suddenly you might be dropping friends, or you won't be as excellent in your job, or you know, this is something that is like main focus in your life, and everything else go aside. So it's telling me that really this is any relationship for you is generally very important, you know, when you have one. The next card is Love Abounds, number 1. I would say as well from this card that you might feel quite often alone, even though you love somebody or somebody loves you. You feel still like something's missing or something's not there, because number 1 is telling me that you just feel like alone quite often, just like that heart in middle of an ocean here. You might be loving so strongly that nobody, or you think that nobody can return the same to you, and it's quite emotional for you as well, you know. So you still have a feeling that, you know, you love this person, but again, you will never get as much from them like you give in to them. Something on that side. And let's have a look on next card. We'll see what it will tell us. Number 15, Master. You see that this person having a heart caged inside of them. Just like I said before, you might be thinking that people don't have enough passion towards you, or they don't love you enough, but it's just only your perception, because this person with a heart caged inside, that's you, that's not that person you're thinking about. I would say really for some reason you just really worried that you lose relationships, or you want relationships to be almost perfect, but nothing is perfect in our lives, and you expecting maybe too much sometimes, and it's hurting you. You investing too much in some relationships, leaving everything behind, but you shouldn't be doing it. It's like you lose focus once you find somebody, and you might be losing on other side. Just like I said before, you might be dropping friends for one person, and you may not be even sure if this person is the right person for you, and you lose quite a lot of during this relationship, because you just concentrate on this relationship, making it as much as possible, the best as possible, but you will lacking in other areas of your life because of this. And it tells me that you really heavily investing in relationships, even when you're not sure if they really the good relationships for you, or if the person truly loves you, or if they really is there for you. So there's some lack of I would say, I don't know if it's self-love or something on that side, that really is pushing you love this strong way, but pushing you as well to leave other things behind, like nothing else is important in life. And there needs to be some balance as well. When you love someone, it doesn't mean that you will drop all your friends and you will speak to them, or you don't have time for them. Something on that side, you really need to be thinking that life is about love, but as well other parts of your life are important. You can't be just living this one part of it and leaving everything behind, because there's some disbalance in between how much power you give into relationship with somebody and how much you expect from it, and then you often might be left alone and feeling like you never find the right person for you. What are spirit guides telling me here? 6 of Pentacles. I give and receive for the universal good. This is telling me that really you should be investing in relationship, and again keep yourself other area of your life open and keep investing in there too, because you can't be just really trying every focus on one side of your life and losing on other sides, because you would be you are able to live a full life just if you will give it a bit more thought. When you have a relationship, that you send sometimes text to your friends or answer the text from them or phone calls. Try to be more focused in different areas of your life, not just for this relationship, because in some way you just can't be doing just one thing out of 10 in your life. It's not good for you, it's not good for anybody. That's why you might be feeling that when one relationship finishes, that everything else goes like bad, but it's because you did not take care of those other parts of your life and you was concentrating too much on the relationship. So maybe when you finish some relationship, you suddenly find out that nobody wants to talk to you because you did not give them enough attention, or it's just affecting you on different parts of your life. If you give in too much in that relationship, you need to start thinking about other bits of your life that are important as well. And that way you won't be as well heavily invested in that relationship. You will give it as much as possible, but you will still be able to keep everything else around, and you will be feeling more balanced, and you won't feel like you rely only on this relationship with that one person that is in your mind. So again, these cards are telling me it's nice to love somebody or try to give it as much as possible, but don't forget about some fun in your life, or other things in your life are as important as this is. Next card is Eight of Swords. I release myself from self-inflicted binds. I would say, this relationship and relationships before, they're giving you quite a lot of headaches, because you're thinking about them through and through. You can't even sleep at night. You feel anxious and nervous. You just want everything work so well in this relationship or relationships before, that really you don't give yourself even mental rest. It's something so important to you that really, again, it occupies your mind all the time, and you just don't give it a breather. You really need to find a way how to release the stress that you're going through whenever you're in some relationship, and this relationship as well. You just need to start thinking about more, not just about what can happen or what might happen this way or that way. I would say you're even thinking about negative things, if you lose them, or if they won't love you as much, and so on. And it's just really keeping you in constant stress, worries, and you're not capable of thinking about anything else in your life. So it tells me really that you need to find a way how to relax, release that stress, and don't think about as much about this person. And in a way, thinking about your other parts of your life will help you not to be that stressed out and so bad, about those all expectations and thoughts about this person. So again, you need to do other things in your life, not just thinking about them or trying to improve the relationship or whatever needs to be done, because it's really taking toll on you and your thinking and your mind and general emotions. You might feel quite really like, I would say, anxious for no reasons, and you might have bad night sleeps, but it really is about that you need to find a way how to release all those thoughts and not to think about them as much as you do. Do something else in your life, and do something that you enjoy in your life too. So again, friends, family, job, try to give it more energy, and don't think only about this relationship, and don't think this is the only thing in your life that has to be perfect. And there are other areas of your life that needs your attention too. And last card is King of Cups. I am my own anchor. And this card is strongly telling me that you really can't expect somebody bring you happiness if you don't feel happy inside yourself, because this all is telling me that something in you is so attached to somebody else, because you think when you will be with this person and everything will be perfect, you will feel happy too, or your life will be perfect suddenly. But if you don't feel happy within yourself, you can't expect that something or somebody will turn it upside down and everything will be alright. Again, you need to think more how to make your life not stable but more balanced. So you will give attention not just to relationships in your life. And again, like I said, your friends, family, job, your hobbies. You need to find some fun in your life that will help you not to look as a relationship like the only savior in your life or the only thing that is important in your life. You need to find other things that are important and make you happy in your life, because you can't be relying always on one person or one relationship to keep you happy and keep everything working as it should. So I would say really this person you're thinking about, that's why I don't feel that much, because you have such a strong energy. I can't even get properly to them because you are heavily in that mind about how this should work. Do they love me? Everything's about them and nothing about you. That tells me that really you need to think more for yourself, not about them, but something for yourself, because you give in too much in that relationship and you won't finish receiving nothing if you will keep on thinking like this. You need to start thinking for yourself and what you need in your life, what you like in your life, and give yourself some fun times as well, because I really feel that stress that is there, but it's because as well you're giving it too much thinking and you don't have time for releasing that pressure and having some fun in your life. So really this is a strong recommendation. Keep balance in your all activities, not just this relationship, and try to find something you enjoy apart from being with your partner or thinking about them. Do some hobby or whatever makes you happy, because that's important in your life too. And you will see suddenly changes within the relationship, because when you feel happy, everybody else around will be more happy and so on. You won't have partner that will be seeing your stresses and nerves and everything all the time. They will see somebody who's happy within themselves, and they will be reflecting that energy too. So I would say really it's mainly this relationship you're asking about. You need to start thinking about yourself, mainly about yourself, and not about them as much as you do at the moment. And try to find some way how to make yourself happy with other activities, not just by a relationship with this person, even though it could be a very good relationship, or it may be in the future very good relationship. You need to think as well about yourself at the moment and keep yourself balanced by doing other activities and not just thinking about this relationship and how to make it work. That's really important for you. Thank you for watching this video, and have a lovely day, and hopefully I'll see you soon again. Bye.